If you saw someone wearing a $30 t-shirt and someone else wearing a $300 t-shirt, who do you think is richer? If you said the guy with the $300 shirt. Congratulations, you've just been played by capitalism's loudest inside joke. In this video, we will enter the world of quiet luxury, where logos are tacky, flash is desperation, and understated elegance is the secret handshake of the ultra-rich. Because in the real world of money, the real generational private jet landing behind a gated runway kind of money, the wealthiest people, they don't scream it, they whisper it. Today, I'm giving you the full breakdown. Everything you should know about quiet luxury, how it works, why it's actually a money strategy, not just a fashion aesthetic, and most importantly, how you can use it to level up your mindset, your bank account, and your entire approach to wealth. This isn't about looking rich, this is about becoming powerful, without anyone seeing it coming. But first, you need to understand the basics before you can fully grasp this mindset. And that's what I'll explain to you next. So listen closely. What is quiet luxury really? Quiet luxury isn't just beige sweaters and Rolexes with no diamonds. It's a mindset, a wealth philosophy, and a power move disguised as minimalism. Now, I know it might sound confusing, but here's the definition in plain English. Quiet luxury equals high quality, high cost, low visibility. It's the exact opposite of wearing a giant "look at me" logo on your chest. The rich don't want attention, they want access. And when you understand that difference, your entire approach to money will change. You see, true luxury isn't about the price tag. It's about the experience, the comfort, the exclusivity, the invisibility. Because nothing screams new money like screaming. Rich people rule number one. The more people need to see how rich you are, the less rich you probably are. Now I'm going to explain how your favorite billionaires are flexing by hiding, and what that teaches us about playing the game smarter. The Billionaire Uniform. Ever notice how Jeff Bezos went from hedge fund geek to shaved head Bond villain in a Henley shirt? Or how Mark Zuckerberg wears the same gray t-shirt every day? That's not laziness. That's power dressing, without saying a word. It's the Billionaire Uniform. Neutral tones, premium fabric, tailored fit, no logos, no noise, no desperation. They're not trying to impress you. They're too busy owning the building you're trying to get into. And here's the trick. They spend a lot, so they don't have to look like they're spending. That's the paradox of quiet luxury. A Tom Ford cashmere hoodie might cost $2,500, and yet nobody on the street would notice it. And that's the point. The rich don't want to be recognized. They want to blend in while quietly running the world. Let's slide into the next layer. Why quiet luxury is actually a financial strategy and not just a closet makeover. Quiet luxury is financial camouflage. Here's a wild truth. Quiet luxury isn't just about taste, it's about survival. In a world where people sue rich people for anything, kids get kidnapped for ransom, and influencers get robbed after flexing online, discretion becomes defense. The wealthy wear quiet luxury the way Batman wears armor. It protects them from unwanted attention, financial predators, social resentment, and even tax audits. No, really, ask the IRS. Think about it. If you pull up in a beat-up Toyota, the world assumes you're broke. But you could have $20 million sitting in municipal bonds quietly compounding away while avoiding scrutiny. Meanwhile, the guy in the Lambo just took out a lease with a 14% interest rate and can't sleep at night. Keep in mind what I'm about to tell you. If nobody knows you're rich, nobody bothers your money. But hey, if you're going to master quiet luxury, you've got to understand how it shows up in the real world. By the way, if you're still watching at this point, I just want to say that it's not only about what you wear, it's a complete mindset shift into the world of stealth wealth, where we've created specific videos and playlists to help you master this concept if you want to fully understand. Just make sure to subscribe to the channel for our upcoming videos. Next up, the 10 commandments of quiet luxury, and why every one of them could make or save you thousands. The 10 commandments of quiet luxury. Let's get practical for a minute. Here are 10 core principles of quiet luxury. The rules of the game the wealthy play to stay wealthy. Number 1, the rich don't wear logos. They don't need to. Logos are for advertising, and the rich don't advertise. If you see someone screaming Balenciaga from head to toe, It's probably the loudest $12,000 cry for validation you've ever seen. Meanwhile, the person wearing the $1,200 Loro Piana shirt with no branding, that's stealth wealth. This concept has more details, and we'll dive deeper into it in upcoming videos in the Stealth Wealth Mindset series. Anyways, pay close attention now, because I want to explain the one color rule and why it makes you look 10 times richer. Number 2, monochrome equals money. Ever notice how rich people dress like they're about to walk into an Apple Store commercial? Gray, navy, camel, white, black. That's not boring, that's intentional. And once I explain this to you, you'll start to understand. Monochrome dressing looks elegant, expensive, and effortless. No visual clutter, no cheap contrast, just clean lines and calm confidence. It also signals time freedom, because curating outfits takes time, and rich people outsource chaos. One outfit combo equals 20 fewer daily decisions. Smart style equals smart life. Okay, now ready for the big switch? Let's talk about how the rich shop differently than the rest of us. Number 3, buy once, cry once. Middle class mindset, $40 shoes that fall apart every year. Wealth mindset, $400 shoes that last 20 years. Quiet luxury is about cost per wear, not cost per item. That's why they buy Italian leather, cashmere, real gold, Japanese denim, not because it's flashy, but because it's smart. As we discussed in previous videos, when you pay for quality, you pay less over time. Cheap is expensive when you keep replacing it. Now coming up next, the one fashion rule 90% of millionaires follow that almost nobody talks about. 4, tailoring is the hidden flex. You can buy a $5,000 suit, but if it fits like a trash bag, it still looks like one. This is golden advice I want you to remember for the rest of your life. Quiet luxury isn't about the label, it's about the fit. A $200 suit tailored perfectly can outshine a $2,000 one that hangs wrong, because wealth isn't loud, it's precise. By the way, tailoring also forces you to buy intentionally, which means less waste, fewer trends, and more clarity. Next, let's head into lifestyle, because quiet luxury isn't just what you wear, it's how you move. 5, privacy is the new flex. All right, now this is where things get juicy. Quiet luxury isn't just in your wardrobe, it's in your Google settings, your phone background, your conversations, your lifestyle choices. Rich people don't post everything, they filter everything. Why? Because when you give away your privacy, you give away your power. Quiet luxury means no vacation humble brags, no receipts on your success, no need to prove you've made it, because the real game isn't being seen. It's being undeniable and untraceable. And next up, we'll unpack how quiet luxury shows up in your home, travel, and even your dinner reservations. Stay with me. It gets even better. 6, real wealth doesn't chase trends. Look, you need to understand this clearly. If your wardrobe needs a new identity every 6 months, congratulations, you're funding the fashion industry's version of renting. A few years ago, I realized quiet luxury follows one golden rule: timeless over trendy. It's the difference between a classic wool trench coat you wear for 10 years versus a bedazzled limited edition hoodie that'll age like milk. Trends are loud, short-lived, and desperate for attention. Quiet luxury is calm, confident, and couldn't care less what TikTok is pushing this week. Let me remind you of a rule I always repeat. The more timeless your taste, the less money you waste. Okay, now I think it's time we raise the stakes. Let's talk real estate. The quiet homes of the ultra-rich. 7, the rich don't live where you think. Quiet luxury real estate is never on the front page of Zillow. It's behind a trust, shielded by an LLC, located in places you've never heard of, by design. The richest people don't live in the tallest tower with gold elevator buttons. They live in secluded, architect-designed homes, neutral-toned, minimalist interiors, bulletproof security, and blackout shades. Zero curb appeal, because no one should know who lives there. Meanwhile, social media influencers are busy giving full house tours and exposing their floor plans to the internet. Quiet luxury? It's not on display. It's off the grid, but fully dialed in. Next up, let's step into travel, because how the rich move around, that's a masterclass in stealth wealth. 8, quiet flyers, private skies. Picture this. You're at the airport, watching someone in Gucci slides argue with TSA about their Louis Vuitton duffel. Meanwhile, 30 minutes away, someone else is walking straight onto a private jet in a hoodie. No logos, no noise, no wait. Quiet luxury travel isn't about being seen first class. It's about skipping the line entirely. Here's how they do it. Black car, not Uber XL. Private terminal, not lounge flex. Luggage, understated and clean. Airport outfit, elite comfort, zero branding. The goal isn't to impress strangers. It's to move quietly through the world like you own it. And guess what? That mindset bleeds into everything, including how they invest. 9. Wealth that compounds silently. Loud money posts about crypto wins and meme stocks. Quiet money owns index funds, blue chip art, private equity, multifamily real estate, IP licensing that pays while you sleep. You'll never see a reel about it, because true wealth isn't built for likes. It's built for legacy. Quiet luxury investing is long-term, tax-efficient, and almost boring. But boring is beautiful when your net worth is ballooning without fanfare. Let's keep it moving. Into the final and most important commandment. 10. Status speaks in silence. Here's the big one. Real status doesn't chase applause. It creates mystery. The wealthiest people in the room don't introduce themselves. They let curiosity do the talking. They're not on every podcast. They're not flexing Rolexes. They're not thirst trapping in G-Wagons. They're the ones sitting quietly in the back until the moment they decide to buy the company the loud guy works for. Let that sink in, because once you grasp the power of quiet, you realize it isn't about style, it's about strategy. Coming up next, a full breakdown of how quiet luxury affects not just your look, but your relationships, your money, and your mindset. Quiet luxury is a mindset, not a look. All right, look, I need to address something real quick, so pay attention. Quiet luxury isn't a wardrobe, it's a way of thinking. And once you internalize it, here's what starts to shift. In business, you stop pitching, you start positioning. You don't beg for clients, you attract high-end ones. You speak less, deliver more, and let results be your reputation. In relationships, you don't flex on dates. You ask great questions. You don't buy attention. You earn respect. You attract people who value peace over spectacle. In finance, you stop chasing shiny trends. You buy fewer, better things. You let compound interest do the talking. Quiet luxury isn't silence, it's selective signal. It's the art of knowing your worth and having nothing to prove. Still with me? Let's now walk through 5 real-life examples of quiet luxury in the wild, so you can spot it, copy it, and master it. Number 1, the disappearing CEO. There's a billionaire tech founder who lives in a modest California town, drives a Subaru, shops at farmers markets, wears $80 shoes. People assume he's just a chill dad who likes to surf. He's also quietly bought 12 companies and owns part of the real estate you're renting. Quiet luxury move, blend into the crowd but own the arena. Number 2, the silent art collector. She never posts her face. No social media, no interviews. But at auctions, she drops $500,000 on original Basquiat's like she's picking up groceries. You wouldn't recognize her walking down the street, but you'd feel her influence in every high society room she enters. Quiet luxury move, influence without attention. 3, the undercover investor. He shows up in plain black hoodies, drives a used Lexus, never brags, but he owns stock in every company in your phone and cash flows 6 figures a month from dividend portfolios. Quiet luxury move. Build assets, not hype. 4, the no-logo power couple. They eat at the best restaurants, but never post the food. They wear quiet brands, but always get asked, "Where'd you get that?" They don't chase trends, they set them, subtly. Quiet luxury move. Style is substance, not spectacle. 5, the stealth heir. She works at a startup, lives in a small apartment, has a side hustle like everyone else. But she's also the heir to a billion-dollar family fortune. You'd never know. She likes it that way. Quiet luxury move. Power is best served invisible. How to start practicing. Quiet luxury now. Want to join the Quiet Luxury Club, even if your net worth isn't there yet? Here's your starter kit. Step 1, stop buying logos. Start with solid colors, great fits, and high-quality basics. Minimalism wins. Step 2, learn to love privacy. You don't need to flex your wins online. Let your growth be your private satisfaction. Step 3, invest in experiences, not flash. Travel, read, dine, learn. Quiet luxury is lived, not posted. Step 4. Build assets behind the curtain. Own stocks, own real estate, own intellectual property, and keep it quiet. Step 5. Speak less, move better. Power is in restraint. Let people wonder how you did it. Here's the truth no one tells you. The rich aren't hiding, they're just not trying to be found. Quiet luxury isn't about staying low, it's about staying in control. It's the confidence to know you're playing a different game, one that doesn't require noise, validation, or attention to win. And remember, sometimes the loudest flex is silence. So the next time someone walks past you wearing a beige sweater and $10 shoes, you might want to look twice, because that's what power actually looks like. Drop a comment if you've ever spotted stealth wealth in the wild. And if you're ready to level up financially, not just in looks, but in actual wealth, check out this next video on how the rich hide their money in plain sight. We'll see you there.